What's going on, Joy Team? Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to talk a little bit about how Creation Fest went this year. It was my very first time, and I'm going to talk about some things that I liked about it, some things that I think could be better, and I hope you enjoy. So, first of all, the lineup this year was amazing. There was Mandisa, Skillet, Elevation Worship, Hillsong Worship, Andy Mineo, No Big Deal, Godframe, Holland, Crowder, 10th Avenue North, and a lot of other good bands. You can look up on the creationfest.com website who else was there. So yeah, those were the some of the bands that were there. And also the camping was great. Not only was the music great, the camping was great. It was my first time there, and I enjoyed every minute of it, especially making new friends. And those friends were either my neighbors camping or the friends I made volunteering, as well as the other volunteers that I met throughout the time I was there. I was on individual camping duty, which means I helped people get to their campsite and set up their tents and showed them where to park and where to put their tents. And also I helped direct traffic one of the days. That was a great experience because I got to find out I was working side by side with one of the best staff there and one of the bigwigs, and he taught me a lot about like where things were and like how to like treat people that came and things like that. I also worked on stage security, and that was so much fun. I got to see Skillet's two guitarists come like 10 feet away from me. Okay, so when you're volunteering on stage crew, you're not allowed to go up to the artist or talk to them or start an interaction. But if they start one with you, you can totally like say hi and just talk to them. So, and they know that. So, but yeah, I did get to see them. They were like 10 feet away from me. And I also got to see the new band called The Birdsongs. They came up to me and said hello, and I was like, okay, fist bump, and they all gave me fist bumps. That was awesome. I also got to see Holly Starr's car. Like, she pulled up in this car like 20 feet away from me, and so I got to see her arrive and like get in a golf cart and drive away with her guitar. And I also got to see Andy Mineo drive by like 3 times in a golf cart. Like, I recognized him like right away with his Angels ball cap on and everything, and his flaming shorts, which were awesome. So yeah, those were some of the highlights that I had. The volunteers, like I said, were great. Like, I made like 25 friends within those 5 days. So yeah, those were some highlights. Let's see, some of the things that I think could have gone better or that they could improve in the future are the speakers and some of the ways that the singers were just like acting and things. There were a couple bands, mostly like rock bands, that were there that didn't really have a worship feel to them. Like Hillsong and Elevation, like they have a great like worship vibe to them. Some of the bands, especially the rock bands, did not have that appeal and like did not like glorify God, I think, as much as they could have, which can definitely be improved upon in the future. Also, the speakers. There were a couple good speakers, but some of them, they just didn't really come across as glorifying God as much as they were glorifying themselves. I think that there could have been some better topics that, how like a bunch of Christians, these are like thousands of Christians coming together And I think that since they are mostly, the majority of them are already Christians, that they should be talking about like things that Christians need to know, like more in depth, if that makes sense. They need to go more in depth in what they're saying, or like learning something new. Like we would love to learn something new. So I also think that some of the artists came across as, like I said, glorifying themselves over, like, more than they did God. God could have been mentioned more, and I think it could have been more of a Bible study feel than it was like a concert, like concerts type of feel. But yeah, that's something they could definitely improve upon. But all in all, I think that they did get across like the gospel message well. This year's Save the Storks theme was amazing. It was about buses that are sponsored to show women their babies before they give birth, in order for them to make a choice between being pro-choice and being pro-life, and choosing to save their baby or not to save their baby. So these buses were sponsored by people at Creation, if they wanted to donate or not. And so far, this company, Save the Storks, has said that 5 out of 6 women choose life once they see their baby on the ultrasound inside their buses that they drive around in. And I think that was amazing. Like, and that came across as a strong theme this Creation, and I really love that, and I love that topic, and I am definitely pro-life myself. I got a few t-shirts on that, and that's another thing I liked, is like the merch tent was awesome. One other thing I think they could have improved upon in later years is they were always mentioning colleges. Like every 5 minutes in between shows, they would, like, someone from a college would come up and promote their college, and, you know, throw out t-shirts or whatever to the crowd. That's great, but they did it, I think, a lot more than they should have. Like, in between those times could have been, like, talking more about God and, like, new things that Christians could learn about God, instead of promoting these colleges and themselves instead of God. So those are my thoughts. I probably upset some people. I probably related with some people on some things. I would love to hear your comments down below if you did go. And please just give this video a like. And thank you for watching. I will definitely try to go to Creation next year, and I definitely recommend that you all should go, because it is absolutely an amazing experience, and you'll have so much fun. It's a little bit of, it's like a taste of heaven. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in my next vlog. Peace out.